everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Mindy Banks. I'm the Flip Flop Chef, and today I want to talk to you about Pampered Chef's Deluxe Air Fryer. I get so many questions about what products can I use in the air fryer, what products can I not use in the air fryer, and I just want to set the record straight today so that everybody knows what you can and cannot use in your Deluxe Air Fryer. So it's pretty easy. You can only use products that are approved by Pampered Chef and sold by Pampered Chef. Those are the only products that we've tested in our air fryer, and so it's really important that you only use products that you're purchasing from Pampered Chef. However, there are so many that you can use, and I bet you already have a lot of these in your kitchen if you are a diehard Pampered Chef fan, which I know a lot of you watching are. So if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe while you're here. Just click the button so that you're notified anytime that I publish a new video. And also be sure to go to theflipflopchef.com and join my recipe community. I have thousands of recipes there, and you're going to love them. You'll also find over 30 files, 30 cookbooks in the files section of that group. So you can download those to your device or come back and look at them anytime that you like. I also give a prize away every single Friday. Just look for the Flip Flop Friday post, and you can comment anytime, Friday through Sunday, and on Monday morning, I announce the winner. So let's go ahead and get started. So I want to first start out by saying you cannot use aluminum foil in Pampered Chef's air fryer. That's pretty much the only real rule other than just using approved products from Pampered Chef. I always keep the list of products updated in my recipe community, so like I mentioned before, go to theflipflopchef.com, click the button at the top to join the group, and you'll always have the updated list. As we add new products to our line that are approved for the air fryer, I'll update the post as well, so you can always keep up with what you can use. So let's start off first by talking about what is what comes with the original purchase of your air fryer. So you're going to get this cooking guide, which is a fabulous cookbook full of recipes and tips on how to use every feature of the air fryer. If you're not familiar with the air fryer, we have a custom setting, we have a rotate button, there's a light, there's an air fry, bake, roast, rotisserie, reheat, and dehydrate. I use the air fry and the reheat setting the most, but here's something cool to know if you don't already know this. Every pre-programmed setting on the air fryer does the exact same thing, it just does it at a different temperature, and the default time that's preset with each of those pre-programmed settings is going to be different. However, you can always use a custom, so if you know what temperature and you know what time, go ahead and use the custom, set them both, and you can start. You can always adjust the time on any pre-programmed setting, you just can't adjust the temperature, and we just did this to make it easier for you to use your air fryer. So try not to get confused by the pre-programmed settings, those are there to help you, but you can always use the custom. The air fryer is basically a small convection oven. It requires no preheating time, so you can put the food in there and 30 seconds later it's already reached the temperature. So we don't even tell you to preheat it. So you're gonna get your cooking guide. You're also gonna get a few accessories. So inside of the air fryer here, I have my drip tray. And this is part of the air fryer. You wanna make sure you're always using the drip tray and don't ever use anything else in place of the drip tray on the bottom of the air fryer. So some of the accessories I'm gonna show you, I have seen consultants and customers sharing pictures of those products on the bottom of the air fryer. You should always be cooking on a rack, which I'm gonna show you here in just a second. The drip tray should always be in the bottom, and you don't put anything on the drip tray. And there are a few recipes you can cook vegetables on the tray, but no pans or anything go on the drip tray. All right, you're also gonna get this cool rotating basket. The rotating basket is fantastic for cooking things like French fries, tater tots, anything that you want to constantly be turning and rotating so that they cook evenly and that they don't burn. You can also use this for things like cooking bacon. That's one of my favorite things to use the Deluxe Air Fryer basket for, and there is a video on my channel showing you how to make the bacon. So definitely go check that out. I actually have a whole playlist of videos for the Deluxe Air Fryer. So if you have the air fryer and you're like, what else can I make in this? That's where you're gonna go check out those videos. However, when you make bacon in here, sometimes people complain that cleaning the Deluxe Air Fryer basket can be a little bit difficult. I'll tell you that most of the time, I just use a kitchen brush that I have with some dish soap, and I just scrub the inside. However, if you have something that's really stubborn to clean, you can use Dawn Power Wash. Just spray it all on the outside, and if you want to spray on the inside of the basket too, you can do that. And then just let it sit for a little bit, maybe while you're enjoying whatever you just made in your air fryer. Come back, rinse it off, and you can put it in the dishwasher. That's the beauty of this product. It's dishwasher safe. So other than just getting the crumbs out of these crevices of the basket, it's really, really easy to clean. I'm gonna show you an easy way to open up this basket when it is hot. So we're gonna pretend for a minute that this is hot. Hopefully you guys can use your imagination. And you can set this on top of one of the cooking racks or cooking trays. These come with the air fryer too. Get yourself some microwave grips like this. You can hold the hot basket after you've removed it from your air fryer. You can hold it with the microwave grip. Take your retrieval tool. This is another product that comes standard with the air fryer. And you're gonna hook this little leg or whatever you want to call it right in there. You can hold the basket here with your microwave grip, and you can open the basket up. It is very difficult to open this basket when it is hot if you're not using another tool. So either hold it like this upright on one of your cooking mats, pop the door open like this, or lay it flat, holding it with the microwave grip, and then just popping the lid open. So those are some of the things that come standard with your air fryer. The microwave grips are sold separately, so I don't want there to be any confusion there. You're going to get 2 cooking trays with your air fryer. So you're going to get 2. There are 3 cooking positions. Sorry, I'm at a really weird angle here. Can't see where I'm going. There we go. There are 3 cooking positions. There's a top, middle, and a bottom rack. The air fryer comes standard with 2 trays, but you can purchase a 3rd one. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with 3 trays in here. So the benefit of having 3 trays is that you can cook more food at the same time. This is not a good idea when you have food that's going to touch the bottom of the rack that's above it. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you have food that's not going to be touching the rack above it, this is perfect. Dehydrating, it's amazing to have 3 racks. So if you plan to use the air fryer with the dehydrate setting, I definitely recommend getting a 3rd tray, because typically when you're dehydrating, the food is very thin and it's not going to take up much space and it's not going to touch the tray above it. So you're going to want to rotate trays. So if you're using 2 trays, it's really easy. You rotate it halfway through. If you're using 3 trays, you're going to want to rotate them a little bit more often. So it comes standard with 2 trays, but you can add a 3rd tray. You're also going to get, with your air fryer, is the Rotisserie Spit. The Rotisserie Spit is what you're going to use for a chicken or a pork tenderloin, anything that you're going to hook on and use and cook like a rotisserie. Let me show you how to put this together. These come completely off, so these little forks kind of will attach to the food. And so what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew the screw. I'm not sure how well you can see this on the video, but you're going to loosen the screw enough so that you can slide this on. Whoops, it helps if I hold it the right way. You're going to slide this on to your, this is the hardest part, by the way, is just getting this piece on. Slide it on, and then you're going to tighten it, but you're going to want to make sure that you smash these into whatever you're cooking. So you can do a whole chicken. It does need to be around 4 pounds to use this for a rotisserie chicken. You can use this for Cornish hens. You could put a couple of them on here. You could also put a pork tenderloin. You can get the 3-pound turkey breasts in the frozen department at your grocery store. Those are usually available year-round, and so that's a great way to have turkey when it's not Thanksgiving, and you can roast that easily on the Rotisserie Spit. Let me set these aside, because now I want to show you some products that you're going to be able to use with your air fryer, but that don't come with your air fryer. So, of course, like I mentioned before, you're going to only use approved Pampered Chef products with this air fryer. So let me go ahead and take out the bottom and the top rack, and we'll just use the middle one for our examples today. So if you have Pampered Chef's retired bar pan, this one can be used on the bottom rack of the air fryer. Now, you notice my drip tray is still underneath, so I'm not putting any pans directly on the drip tray. So the drip tray stays on its own. I have a cooking rack on the bottom notch of the air fryer. And then I have my toaster oven pan or the small bar pan sitting on top of the rack. So you're always going to use the rack for most of these things. You're going to almost always use the rack unless it's something that's made to slide in one of these grooves. All right, I think I had a power surge there, so I was kind of hanging out to see what was gonna happen. Okay, for the next product, this is the redesigned toaster oven pan. So they're pretty much the same size, pretty close. This one is slightly smaller, but we made this specifically to fit in the air fryer. So I moved this up one notch so that this is now in the middle of the air fryer. And this pan has a little handle on the front. The reason that this one is a little bit smaller, not quite as wide, the old one is not going to fit in there because the little notches for the rotisserie spit and for the rotating basket kind of get in the way. So if you're using the old one, you don't need to use it on the bottom. But if you're using the new one, you can decide which position you want it to be, including the middle. And then, this is really cool. You want to make sure you're getting some microwave grips or our mini oven mitts, because look at this. We made it really easy for you to grab a hold of the bar pan, and take that in and out of your air fryer. Stick that back in there. So whether you have the retired small bar pan or you have our new toaster oven pan, either one of those will work. And I'm pretty sure I said those names in the wrong order. All right, so the next thing I want to show you is the mess catcher. So the mess catcher is really cool. If you want to cook bacon in your air fryer and you don't want to use the rotating basket, you can use the mess catcher. It's basically an upside down cooking tray on top of a silicone tray that's going to catch any of the mess. So this is going to catch grease. It's also going to be great for any crumbs. If you are breading, say, chicken tenders or chicken breasts, those crumbs, instead of getting all over the bottom, they're going to collect mostly in the mess catcher. The mess catcher fits in the slots where the trays go. So for that, you don't need to use a cooking tray because this is a product that was designed for and approved for Pampered Chef's air fryer. So the mess catcher, very, very cool product. The next thing I want to show you is the fruit leather trays. This comes as a set of 3, so you get 3 of the fruit leather trays, and this is what you would use on the dehydrate setting. So you could make your own homemade fruit roll-ups, and there is a video on my channel showing you guys exactly how to do this. These are going to fit in the bottom, the middle, and the top of the air fryer. So you can see I've got 3 of these cooking trays. So I will be honest and say I don't make homemade fruit leather very often. It's just not something that we eat a lot here. But I do love these because you can flip these over and you can use these like a cooking tray. Now let me tell you why I like to use these. So the reheat setting on the air fryer is my most used, most favorite setting because you can take leftovers that you've either prepared at home or that you've brought home from a restaurant and reheat them in the air fryer, and it tastes just as good or better sometimes than when you had it the first time. However, I tend to like things less crispy, and so because of that, I like to make sure, I like to use the fruit leather trays just flipped upside down because they're not going to get quite as much airflow. So what that means is if I put a piece of pizza on here, it's going to crisp up the edges of the pizza, but it's not going to totally crisp up the bottom. It's going to keep it soft, which is the way that I like it. So you can also use this to toast bread if you wanted to use that for bread or bagels or whatever. So you can decide. I like a crispy outside and a soft center, and so that's going to be the difference between using the cooking tray and the fruit leather trays flipped upside down. So those are the fruit leather trays. And then the next product I want to show you is actually a piece of cookware from Pampered Chef, and this is the small 8-inch saute pan, and it has a removable handle. So while I have you, I'm going to show you how to take the handle on and off. Just know the handle is not approved to use inside of the oven or the air fryer. So I want to show you how to take it on and off because it can be one of those things that you don't really understand until you see it used, and until you do it, you may not be able to figure it out. But it's a muscle memory thing. There are 2 buttons. So the first one I'm going to show you here is a small one. You're going to push that in, and then this larger button, once you push that in, you pull it down, and you're going to slide it on the handle, and you see it attaches and it's not going to come off. So the same thing to take it off, you press the small button, pull back on the big button, and then just sort of rotate up. I don't know if you guys saw that. So I'm going to show you again. You're going to press the small one, pull back on the large one at the same time, Hook this on and then press the small one, pull back on the large one and pull up, and that's how you remove it. This piece of cookware is approved to use in the Deluxe air fryer. You do need to put it, excuse me, let me change my view there so that you can see. You do need to put it on a cooking rack. So you're not putting it on the bottom, you're not putting it in the drip tray. The drip tray stays in place, the pan goes on top of the cooking rack. So this is the 8-inch nonstick saute pan that has a removable handle, and it is approved to use in the air fryer. The next product that we have is our 5.5-inch cast iron skillet set. So I love this. It comes as a set of 2. You can use 2 of these at the same time. So if you wanted to put one of these on the top, you could set this one on the top with the food in it. Take the other one, you can put it on the bottom or in the middle, and then close your air fryer and cook whatever you like. One of my favorite recipes to make in the small cast iron is macaroni and cheese. So you definitely want to check out that recipe. It's in my recipe community and it is amazing. I also have a video on my channel showing you how to make peanut butter s'mores in our cast iron skillet, so check that out on my channel. Next up, we have our freezer storage containers. Now I want to first start out by saying you cannot put the lid in the air fryer. So without the lids, you can use these cooking trays. You can bake in them, you can reheat leftovers in them, whatever you like. So I'm trying to put this on the middle there. There we go. And you can use more than one at a time. So if you wanted to put this one on the bottom or the top, you could do that. Just add it to another tray. The really cool thing about this is you can actually freeze your leftovers in these containers, add the lids, use a Sharpie, excuse me, not a Sharpie, use a dry erase marker on here so that it will erase, and you can change it, but you can mark these so that you know what's inside of them. Take them out when you're ready to reheat them. So those are the freezer storage containers. The next thing I want to show you are our retired, so this is not a product that we sell now, but it is approved to use in the air fryer, without the rack and the lids. We actually have 2 sizes, and both of these are retired, but if you have them, currently at the time of recording this video, the small set is available in our outlet, so definitely check that out just depending on when you're watching this video. These are freezer bowls, but they are silicone, so they're heat safe. It means you can bake in them. You don't use the lids in the air fryer, and of course these racks are not going to fit. But I'll show you, these are 1 cup, and these are awesome. They have measurement markings on the inside. You could actually put 4 of them on your tray. Make some room so you can see. And if you wanted to use these in the air fryer, say to make muffins or maybe like egg souffle cups, you guys are way more creative than me, so I know that you could come up with some other ideas, but this just slides right in. Let me close that and reopen it so you can see the light there. So that is the freezer storage bowls. These are the 1 cup. You move these in, and then I'll show you the half cups. So yes, I told you that right. So for the half cup, you can put these on your tray. These are perfect for muffins. So you could cook your muffin batter right in these little containers in your air fryer. Slide this in, and there you go. So those are a couple of retired products that you can use in the air fryer. Not the lids, not the racks. I want to make sure there's no confusion there on which products I'm showing you can go in there. All right, so if you have Pampered Chef's Quick Cooker, I'm going to show you some quick cooker accessories that are also approved to use in the air fryer. So the first one is the springform pan. This is also a retired product, so depending on when you're watching this, you're not going to be able to get this unless it shows up in the outlet, which I hope at some point that it will. But this is the springform pan, and my light keeps going off because I'm leaving the door open too long. But you can see this fits right in here. You can also use the fluted pan. These are shown, I'm showing you all of these without the cradles because those are not approved to use in the air fryer. You could use this on the middle position, or if you wanted to put these on the bottom. I think for a lot of these recipes, you're going to want to put them in that bottom position. So we'll go ahead and slide that down. And then this is the ceramic pot that goes with the quick cooker. You can use this in the air fryer without the cradle and without the silicone lid that comes with it. This is great. I've cooked casseroles in here in the air fryer using this. So it's just another great product that we have approved to use in the air fryer. We have a few more to go. Are you guys still with me? Okay. So we also have these stoneware serving bowls. These come as a set of 2. They come in sandstone or the gray stone. You can use these in the air fryer one at a time. So this is a great option for reheating something in the air fryer. Something that has liquid, this is a great choice for you. Now, a few other products that I want to talk to you guys about. I mentioned earlier that you want to make sure that you get a set of microwave grips. They are perfect to have with the air fryer. Sometimes you might prefer to have these mini oven mitts. So I love these because it makes it really easy to reach in and grab the trays, and you're not going to risk touching the sides. So just wanted to share those with you. The next thing that I want to show you is our I want to say kebabs, and I know that that's not what this is called. I totally drew a blank, but this is obviously for skewers. Thank you, my brain came back to me. So this is our skewer set, and this is very cool because you can make your own homemade kebabs. You stick them on these wire racks here, or excuse me, wire picks, and then you just hook them right in. So just so you know, to put this together, you're going to attach this top piece and the bottom piece the same way that I showed you how to attach the rotisserie spit that you're going to use for rotating chickens or hens, things like that. So this is your skewer set, and a way to store this, the way to store this that I like is to use this storage container, and this is actually a replacement part for a product that we used to sell, a cookie roller, and I love it because it holds all of these pieces really, really well. So what I'm going to do is just take these apart, and then I'll show you how to take apart the ends. So just like the rotisserie spit, you're going to unscrew, and you see how that loosened this right up. We're going to pop this off. We'll do this on the other side. And just so you know, this piece is exactly the same as the one that comes with the rotisserie spit. And this will store in here, and that all goes easily in the drawer. And then you can set these inside of another container if you like, or just place them in the drawer. All right, so we're almost finished. We have our modular sheet pan set, and I'm going to show you all 3 pans that come in the set. Just know that the small ones are the only ones you can use in the air fryer. So for this, you're going to find 2 small pans. Excuse me, my fingers are sticking together there. 2 small pans. You can use these in the air fryer. It comes with a medium sheet pan. This one cannot, it doesn't fit, so it's not a question when you get this. But it does come as the set, so I wanted to show it to you guys. So you could put one of these on the top, and you could put another one on the bottom or on the middle. And you can reheat, bake, cook, whatever it is that you want to do in there. Now, the last thing that I want to show you is a product that I got on Amazon that I highly recommend that you get for your air fryer. And it is parchment paper squares that are made for air fryers. And parchment paper is approved to use in Pampered Chef's air fryer. I love these because they already have holes in them, so it doesn't prevent the airflow that you're going to need when you're air frying. I love these. They're so inexpensive. There's a link for those on my channel, or excuse me, on my in my recipe community at theflipflopchef.com, so you can find those easily. If you search parchment paper, you'll probably find multiple posts. Just pick one. It all has the same one in there. This is the only brand that I have used, and I think it's about $8. And I don't know, you're going to get 100. Let's see. Doesn't say on here, but I think there's 100 in here for like $8. And these are the 8.5-inch squares. So if that helps you, if you're looking at buying a different brand or in a store somewhere. So I highly recommend those, and then you can just throw them away. It also makes it really, really easy for you to clean. So that is why I use these, is it just makes the cleanup easier. You can put these in the dishwasher, and you can of course use the Dawn Power Wash on here if you need to. So I think I'm making sure I haven't left something out of my view to make sure that I've showed you everything. I do want to mention, as of the time of recording, There are a few products that have retired that I no longer have that I couldn't show you. So I want to tell you about those in case you have them and you want to use them in your air fryer. So the microwave pasta cooker, it's the white ceramic pasta cooker that has the red straining lid. You can use that without the lid in your air fryer, very much like the quick cooker ceramic pot. So they're almost the exact same thing, one's gray and one's white. Our layered cake pan set, it's the small cake pan set that can be used in the air fryer one at a time. If you have our old tortilla shell baker set, you can use those one at a time in the air fryer. And our round covered baker, which is a piece of stoneware, we've had several different colors in the past, and you can use that without the lid. And then our garlic and brie baker is another product that you can use in the air fryer, also without the lid. So like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm sure Pampered Chef is going to come out with more products that we can use in the air fryer. I will add those to my updated post in my recipe community, so that's the best place to go for all the resources that you're looking for your air fryer. And if you have any questions at any time, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer. You can leave comments, you can click the contact me button. You can shop with me from any page that you're looking at. And I look forward to helping you get some of these accessories for your air fryer. I would love the opportunity to be your consultant. I do make commission on the products that I sell, and I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you next time. Have a great day.